Hey guys, what's up? I'm Speo with the Voice of Reason, and in today's video I want to talk a little bit about a rack extension. Now usually I don't want my videos to be Reason 6.5 exclusive, but this particular rack extension has really caught my attention. We're talking of course about the Faturator by Kilohearts. The Faturator is awesome for really crushing your sound, plus it's pretty cheap and super easy to use. I'll give you a quick example of what Faturator can achieve when pushed to its limits. You get the idea. Okay, Faturator is a creative effects, and as you can see we've got 5 knobs on our front panel: drive, fuzz, color, mix and stereo turbo. When we flip the rack around we've got CV ins for drive, fuzz, color and mix, and of course inputs and outputs. Now when you create a Faturator, the default is that the mix is all the way down, so I'd suggest bringing it all the way up for the experimentation purposes. Now first off we got our drive, which is basically a drive distortion, but it sounds really nice. Then we've got fuzz, which is a little bit more aggressive. And then there's the color knob, and I think the color knob is the closest you can get to one knob to rule them all in dubstep. Because as you can see, if I bring up the fuzz or drive a little bit and play with the color knob, we've got our instant dirty bass sound going. Same with the drive. And the color knob can even achieve some cool results when used with no fuzz or drive at all. So it's really cool to experiment here with dirty bass types and dubstep-ish genres. Then we've got the mix, of course, basic, dry, wet, and then there's the stereo turbo. Now the stereo turbo is a little bit tricky. I think it's just a Haas effect kind of, so the right channel is a little bit delayed to the left channel. But it can achieve some really crazy stereo results, and I don't think you should apply this in great measure to any dubstep basses because it's just too much. What you can do though, and what I did in this example too, is here I automated the stereo turbo, so and sometimes it's just at 1%, which gives it a nice kind of variation. It's a really subtle effect, but it's kind of cool. And as I said, I'd keep the stereo turbo at a very subtle kind of range, so from probably -2 to 2% or something like that. Okay, I've got another example prepared here with the Thor, which is a basic wavetable patch here, mixed wave and basic analog. And let's chuck a Faturator on that one too. You can hear it's a really nice, gritty, dirty sound, and I really like it. Okay, I've got this last application here, which is a little bit different. Here we've got our Kong, and we've got a little snare in here. And as you can see, it's shortened, it's quite short. I pulled the decay down to about 100 milliseconds. And this is kind of for a glitch hop snare. You could apply a Faturator to this short snare sample, bring up the drive a bit, and maybe the color too, and then just set the mix at about, I don't know, 42%. And you got this nice distorted snare sound. And I think Faturator does a great job on that one. I'd suggest putting the color at 22% for the best results. Okay, So this is it for the Faturator rack extension. I think it's an awesome device for all the dubstep genres, Whenever you need a dirty, really distorted bass, I think I'm gonna go with the Faturator in the future. So yeah, I can really recommend it. It's $15 in the store, I think. So yeah, go pick it up. Okay, my name's been Speo, this was the Voice of Reason. I'll see you next time. Have a good one of whatever you're having.